Gilbert. Gilbert Gottfried is considered by some a genius, and by others...
A comedian's comedian.
That's right. And by others, like a moron.
Most people.
Genius. G-E-N-I-O-S.
Right. There he is. Fresh from the Tonight Show haircut.
Why, look at how handsome.
Look how handsome next to Johnny. Hard to believe Gilbert is
Why isn't he getting all the ladies?
Why are you not in Dukes of Hazzard?
That's the owner of a $3 million apartment.
Wouldn't you like to see Gilbert with his shirt off?
Hey, Gilbert.
Yes.
We heard.
Yeah.
$3 million apartment you just bought.
Moving in with the girlfriend.
Moving in with the girlfriend. Your public life is now out in the open. Your private life is out in the open.
Yes.
Oh, not so much to say, huh?
$3 million apartment.
Do you know who Johnny Knoxville is? Have you ever heard of him?
Yeah,
heard
we've
of
been
him.
on together on this show.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anyone said nigger yet? Because I haven't.
Nigger?
Why are there no rumors about you and Jessica Simpson? no sense of hooking you up to a lie detector. No, but you're moving in with your girlfriend. How did that happen?
Whose idea was this, Gilbert?
I never heard you quit before.
I know.
Gilbert, what are you doing?
I don't know.
You dumped her, and then you brought her back, and then you're moving in with her? Couldn't live without her, huh?
What are the laws in New York? How long do you have to live together before it all gets split up?
Well, I've checked into that. There are no, there's no law in New York State for...
There isn't?
No.
Common law.
There's no common law.
Wow.
So you're lucky, Gilbert.
Sweet.
Yes.
You don't have to split up that empire with that girl.
Gilbert's drinking that water like it's vodka.
Well, it's free. Anything's free.
And it is vodka.
Gilbert will bring some bottles home with him. Do you mind if I put these in my bag? Yes. What is it? So you bought a $3 million apartment?
No.
Don't deny it. It's in the paper.
It's got to be true.
Who knew? I knew you were sitting on a gold mine. You don't spend a dime. This guy...
He probably doesn't even notice $3 million at this point.
He's in the hospital?
Yes.
It's a panic burst. He calls me up. He goes, can you pick me up some underwear? And I'm saying to myself, you know, he's a wealthy guy. He's got to be... He could send someone out, an assistant or something, to get underwear. He's got no one. He doesn't spend money on anything.
He's sending you to buy his underpants?
I bought his underpants for him. Like a dozen pair. Which he's probably wearing now.
That's why he can afford a $3 million house.
Yeah, then he calls me up a week later, and he sees he's got a sucker on the line. He goes... Can you buy me pajamas without elastic? It hurts my... And I go, well, what do you want next? You want a house?
Running errands for Gilbert.
Yeah, what else you need, Gilbert?
Just a widescreen television. Some video equipment, that's all I need.
Have you met your new neighbors yet?
Have you moved in? Are you moved? Have you moved in?
Have you moved yet?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Are the neighbors excited? A big celebrity is moving in?
Yeah, what building is this? Did you go co-op or condo?
Yeah, co-op, or you can't get into a co-op. Right? I mean, you had to buy a condo, not a co-op. No. Is she allowed, the girlfriend, to bring people over to the apartment?
No.
No.
Will she have a key? That's a good question.
Like, will her parents be able to visit her at the apartment? Johnny, can you believe it?
I've never seen
Gilbert's
this
growing up.
down.
He's growing up?
How long have you known this girl?
Oh, my God. Years.
Years.
So you might as well move in with her at this point.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Are you going to get the place furnished, Gilbert?
No, I'm hoping I'll have another burst appendix.
He's going to decorate an empty American.
Do you know how the TV show, like Jackass, gets started and you go, gee, why didn't we think of this sooner? We'll just put the stunts we're doing on TV. If Gilbert would only put a camera on him and his girlfriend.
He is reality television.
That's the show.
But Gilbert, I can't believe I've done gigs with Gilbert, and I can't believe you're going to give up all that road ass.
So, in other words, I know...
Me and Gilbert tore up Cleveland one week.
Gilbert, I know you have, in all seriousness, I know you have intimacy issues. I know it's hard for you. I know it's hard.
Why would you say that?
I know it's hard for you to give of yourself.
Yes.
And I know physically you're embarrassed to take your clothes off in front of you. This is
With a body like mine?
No, but I knew you broke it. The girl wanted more of a commitment, and I knew you broke it off. How did she get back? How did she end up in your apartment? And how did she get you to buy a new apartment? I mean, this is unbelievable.
I ask myself that every second.
So you're committing to this woman.
Oy.
Does this mean you're going to spring for dinner? And
see what broads will do to you? This chick's getting Gilbert to buy stuff.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She hung in there.
Nobody's been able to do that.
She deserves him. She hung in there. She got the prize.
What a peach.
Deserves the worst you can get. Yeah.
Johnny, you got to be happy for Gilbert, right?
I'm very happy that Gilbert's happy,
Right.
really.
Oh, yes. Can't you tell?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm overjoyed.
Johnny, did you graduate high school?
Barely.
Barely, but
I
you
did.
did.
Yeah.
I found out a fact about Gilbert.
Yes.
Gilbert did not graduate high school.
No.
I am so shocked because you're such a mama's boy. How did you, I'm being serious now, how did you leave high school? Like, did you go home and tell your parents?
He's a mama's boy?
Well, yeah,
now,
he wouldn't leave high school. How would Gilbert tell his parents he was leaving high school?
And of the two of us, of me and Johnny, who would you think would be the high school dropout?
Johnny.
Yes.
But wait a second. Were you?
You think, oh, he's the Jew. He
were you so,
went to college.
Were you so horribly beaten and treated poorly by the fellow students? I imagine you were the scapegoat of the whole school.
Yeah, we just figured you couldn't show up.
What grade did you drop out in?
I dropped out actually in the first of the let's see, what is it? 9th grade is the first grade of
That's
high school?
freshman,
Yes.
Yeah.
You
okay,
dropped out in 9th grade.
Yes.
How old were you?
that?
15?
He was 22.
Yeah.
Were you a bad student?
I was a terrible student.
But you're a very
not
intelligent.
supposed to be able to
Yeah. Thank you.
You seem like a very bright guy.
Yes.
And you think up these jokes.
You memorized all the Abbott and Costello movies?
You do a great Bela Lugosi.
I'm fascinated by this. What did you do? Did you go home to your parents and say, Mom, Dad, I'm leaving high school?
No.
Did they flunk you out? Was that the problem?
No, I was failing everything, and I just stopped showing up after a while.
But where did you go every day? Did you leave home like you were going to school?
Oh, no. Yes.
You did?
For how long?
Oh, a while.
And then finally your parents must have said to you, Gilbert,
Yeah.
what kind of Jew
Where's
doesn't
your
go to
report?
school?
Yeah.
Aren't we supposed to sign something?
I mean, that's for Goyim like Johnny, not Jews.
That's for rednecks like Johnny.
Right. I mean, rednecks
Jews
like Johnny.
go to college,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yes.
You're acting like an eye tie.
I met Gilbert's mother in the hospital. She still thinks he's in high school.
I think so. She believes he graduated.
I'm not even sure she recognized Gilbert. Wow, I am shocked. I don't understand though. Were your parents furious?
They weren't too thrilled, but I think they just eventually,
Did they throw you out of the house?
No.
They let you live there?
Yes.
And what did you do with yourself? Did you go get a job?
I had a bunch of really, awful jobs.
Like what? What could you do? There's nothing you can do.
I remember I had one job where it was like they sold alarm systems. And they had a metal pencil in the kit that you could scratch your number on your belongings. So they had me testing the pencil with a glass ashtray and a big box of pencils. And I would scratch it, and if they scratched, I'd put it in the good pile. And if it didn't, I'd put it in the bad.
That was your job?
Yeah, and this used to say, tested by skilled craftsmen on the package.
And then, so you would have nothing more than a 9th grade education?
Yes.
I find that unbelievable.
Were you doing comedy at that time?
Yes. Yeah, I was doing comedy early.
Yeah?
But you couldn't have been making a living at it.
No.
What age did you start doing stand-up?
I think first time I got on stage, I was like 15.
I did it once when I was 15.
Yeah.
Was everyone shocked when you went on stage? I mean, after all, you must have been an uber nerd. I mean, to think that you could get up on a stage, nobody thought you would have any kind of ability. I mean, was everyone shocked when you got on the stage?
Yeah, and it was before, the whole boom.
Did the kids hate you in high school? Were you very were you like a monster in high school?
I think...
Did people treat you like a monster? I mean, I'm sure no girls looked at you.
Oh, forget it. Yeah.
What is this? You wait till your Tonight Show appearance and you use the barber at the Tonight Show to give you haircuts? That can't possibly be true. I mean, aren't you concerned that the barber doesn't know you? And
Oh, no, I know the barber. Margaret.
That is his barber.
Yes.
Because you don't. When is the last time you paid for a haircut? You don't have to pay, right?
Yeah. No, I pay occasionally.
Do you ever tip the Tonight Show barber? Or you don't even think, that doesn't cross your mind?
Give her the tip and the shaft.
Right. Well, I have to take a break. We're going to do the news.
Yes.
Johnny Knoxville is on fire. Did you hear his lie detector test?
That he pounded Jessica Simpson?
Right.
Yeah.
Which it came off. I said, it said no.
If you were on a movie with Jessica Simpson, you would be pounding her.
Naturally.
You're that kind of...
Yes, naturally.
No, seriously, you would make your play for her.
Of course.
That would be a requirement.
I'd probably
for
make like
together.
such a sloppy, pathetic play for her.
Well, I've seen you make a play for women. When he went up to a Playboy Playmate and started pulling on her bra strap through her shirt.
How could that not work?
Yes.
And some big guy came over, picked Gilbert up, and threw him in a closet and locked the door at a club.
And see, that's what would have happened to Gilbert in high school. So he just avoided all that.
Gilbert, at this big party, was banging on the door trying to get back into the room.
Replace closet with locker.
So with those kind of moves, you probably would have gotten her.
Yes. Yeah, I would have nailed her in a second.
Are you going to go see Dukes of Hazzard with Johnny Knoxville?
I'll go see it tonight.
All right.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk to him because he uses the term nigger.
Right. I was a little shocked by
I'm
that.
offended by people who use nigger this and nigger that.
Well, I know you are. I know that hurts.
To go on the radio and say nigger is
Well,
even
Johnny
worse.
is doing 5...
So
Johnny,
don't even talk to me
Johnny
if
just
you use the term nigger.
Please, Gilbert. Gilbert invented the N-word.
There he goes.
Right, Gilbert.
I said as soon as it's mentioned.
Johnny is doing... He just mentioned his credits. He's got 5 movies coming out.
I know.
What are your credits coming
Nothing.
up? Nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing is
Are you
going
still
on.
doing Affleck?
Oh, yeah.
Affleck
yeah.
the Duck?
Hopefully, after this
Well, ever
show.
since Hollywood Squares went off the air, Gilbert's been in shock. Well, Johnny, congratulations on having the career Gilbert doesn't have.
They should have asked Johnny, have you ever gone 5 minutes without using the word nigger?
You feel Johnny is a redneck? Well...
We got to get you when we need those lie detector questions.
All right. Johnny, I wish you the best.
Thank you.
I think the movie will do well.
Johnny, when's the last time you killed a kite?
That's not a yes or no question.
You hate those hook-nosed Jews. Those money-grabbing Jews, you hate them, right?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Can we talk?
The machine's not on.
Gilbert, when we come back from commercial, are you going to be able to participate in the news, or are you going to monopolize everyone's time?
Are you going to behave yourself?
Are you going to behave?
And do the
or-
Well,
news?
I'll tell you one way you could get out of this, Gilbert. Talk about your personal life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how to quiet him down. All right. See Gilbert Gottfried tomorrow and Friday at Caroline's in Manhattan. A lot of people are going to be going to that. 212-757-4100.
It's going to be big in the African-American song.
See Gilbert in The Aristocrats, by the way, in select
Gilbert's
theaters.
a big star of the movie.
Big star of the movie. And for more information on Gilbert's upcoming DVD, Gilbert Gottfried Dirty Jokes.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, what a fancy title. You're really... Go to GilbertGottfried.com.
See Gilbert at the Apollo next week.
And see the incomparable Johnny Knoxville, who is...
Actually work.
Who actually does real show business work.
Well, if you had gotten a diploma, Gilbert, you could be having that career.
I know.
Johnny, did you have to audition for the Dukes of Hazzard, or did they just immediately call you and say, it's your part if you want it?
I had to go to a screen test.
You did?
Really?
They called it a chemistry test between Sean and I, but it was a screen test.
So it was just you and Sean. You didn't have to screen test with a bunch of other dudes.
No, just Sean and I.
Yeah, and you evidently had chemistry, and that was it.
Yeah.
And then they signed you.
Yes.
Gilbert, have you ever had chemistry with her?
Yes. Gilbert, could you pass a chemistry test? Oh, that's right. You only went to the 9th grade.
Yes.
Well, Gilbert, you don't really have chemistry with other actors.
Yeah,
I saw you in some movies.
Can't pass a urine test. Yes.
All right.
One time they asked me to go to a chemistry test with Tracy Morgan, the comedian.
Yeah.
I told my agent, I said, let me save you some time. That's a no chemistry. I said to my agent, I'll save everybody a little time. It ain't going to work out.
You don't think you had chemistry with Tracy
I said,
Morgan?
me and Tracy ain't going to gel.
We understand the reason you were off Hollywood Squares is you had no chemistry with any of the stars.
Now, Tracy, he's,
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Really, now you're offensive. Now you're offensive.
Are you saying that's why he didn't have chemistry?
I think so, yes.
Oh, that's terrible.
Crazy. I have chemistry with a lot of African Americans.
We heard you were too expensive for Hollywood Squares, actually.
Yes.
One of the writers came in and said you made too many money demands. I'm serious.
About free haircuts.
Right.
Yes.
Johnny, maybe, when is the premiere? Is there going to be a big New York premiere of Dukes of Hazzard?
We had it in L.A. Last week.
I wasn't invited. I'm sorry. All right, I would have been there. Gilbert would have loved it if there was free anything.
Yeah.
He could have brought his fiancée there. Are you going to marry this girl now? Is that the next step?
Oh, jeez.
Is it
well, this shuts me up again.
Right.
They would just go,
Is it fiancé? Are we engaged?
No.
Johnny, what is the box office prediction for Dukes of Hazzard? It opens this weekend?
I think it's going to open number one.
You do?
Hopefully.
How much? What are you predicting the box office gross to be?
I'm predicting between mid-20s and high-end mid-30s.
Wow.
But I may be wrong.
Sweet.
If it is, that puts you in a whole other category.
Your quote will go up.
Yeah.
You'll be with Steven Spielberg and
I was thinking
all
more
the top
Seagal.
Jews in Hollywood.
Yeah.
No more chemistry tests.
Except Gilbert Gottfried.
You will never have to work with Gilbert the rest of your life
Yes.
if you make over 20 or 30 million with this. All right, listen, Johnny, thank you. Gilbert, thank you. Whoever's here after the commercial,
Yes.
come do the news with us. We will be back right after these words.
Howard Stern Show.
We continue now with the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, Jerry Jones. And Jerry, there's a caller from you, Paul from California. Good evening.
Good evening. Hi, Jerry.
Paul, good evening.
I called to get your thoughts on Howard Stern's penis.
Oh, very good. You know, Jerry, you may know that there is this little Howard Sternism, and I just hope, sir, that you are not as unattractive as Mr. Stern is, but I guess most of his followers are, and we don't appreciate that in broadcasting anymore. From Oklahoma, now, Gary, I know I'm going to take it right on the nose for the comment I just made. Gary?
I don't know what Howard Stern looks like.
I love Howard Stern.
Our friend... All right, thank you. Our friend Gilbert Gottfried tomorrow and August 26th at Caroline's, Manhattan. Tickets, 212-757-4100. Do you not drink water for a month before you come here?
Yeah, I'm not going to buy water.
You're drinking so much water.
Yeah.
Did he just come off the desert? He's about to go in.
He must pee like a racehorse after he leaves here.
Yeah, I don't drink water until I get it free.
See Gilbert and the Aristocrats at select theaters now. And for more information on Gilbert's upcoming DVD, go to GilbertGottfried.com. In fact, that's some website.
How's it doing now? We went on it once and it was hardly working.
Yeah, nothing was working.
I said, what? Someone said to me, you want to see what's on Gilbert's website? I said, yeah. There's 3 pictures on it. One is Gilbert standing next to Anthony Quinn, who's like half dead.
So that's something for the kids.
Did the people from the website say to you, Gilbert, give us some pictures of you with celebrities?
This is all I had.
This is it. He has one with Anthony Quinn.
That's something for the teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's
It's
one.
something for the hip-hop crowd.
Here's Gilbert with standing in a tuxedo next to some girl. Who is that?
Oh, that's Cindy Crawford.
Oh, Cindy Crawford.
Oh, okay.
All right, she looks like she wants to get away from him.
2 people who were hot 20 years ago.
And is this you with Pam Anderson?
Oh, yes.
There's Gilbert standing next to Pam Anderson.
Okay.
So if you go on his website, you get that stuff.
It's all that kind of photos where they go, all right, I'll stand here for a second. Yeah, I take the picture.
Don't you think in a way it would almost be...
Quickly, please.
You can tell none of these people like you.
Yes,
Picture.
I know.
But don't you think, in a way, it would almost be better not to put any pictures on your website? Because these 3 pictures are pathetic.
Oh, they're awful.
They're awful pictures.
Yeah, because I don't know any of
sad.
these people.
It's a sad life.
Yes.
You can see it's sad.
They kept saying, do you have any pictures? And I had nothing. This is what I had.
Gilbert went through his scrapbook and came up with these.
This is not something you really want to promote.
No, these... I'm not friends with anybody that I had my picture taken with.
Would you be willing, as an exclusive on your web, because you have to always give exclusives in order for a website, and you always have to feed the monster. You have to give them more material. Would you be willing to take pictures of your girlfriend and home apartment so people could see that on the website?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah, that would be.
All right. Would you take a picture of yourself at the Tonight Show with the Tonight Show barber?
Oh, that I might do.
Yeah, you're getting a haircut. Yes. Yeah. All right. I'm looking forward to that. Gilbert Gottfried is here. Robin, a little bit of news.
All right.
Please, because that's all you're going to be able to get out. Anyway.
Once Gilbert starts rolling.
Well, hopefully Gilbert will learn to keep quiet during the news a little bit.
Would you like to chase your blues?
All right, Robin.
All right, first of all, I wish that the only Lohan we were in contact with wasn't Michael Lohan.
Why? What's wrong with him?
Because he looks so bad in the papers. He's divorcing, Lindsay Lohan's dad and mom are getting a divorce.
Sorry to hear that.
And he's serving time in jail right now. But the divorce proceedings are going ahead. And what he keeps saying is that he wants a cut of his daughter's money. He's divorcing the mom, not the daughter. And somehow he thinks he deserves some of his kids' money as a result. He claims that he provided so much for her while she was getting this career together.
Yeah, it's because he's a dad.
But he doesn't deserve his kids' money.
That's what I'm saying. He's a dad. He's supposed to provide money.
Oh, you're saying he's a dad and that's what he does.
But isn't Lindsay's mom her manager?
Yes.
So I think what he's saying is that that he either wants alimony or that they should share in it. I think that's his rap.
Their income is from the kid, you mean?
The mom has some income from the kid, but from what I understand, he wants more money than that. He wants definitely a cut of Lindsay's money, as if because I contributed and provided, I should get a share of what she makes.
Hey, don't you feel like he married the wrong one? He should have married Lindsay?
Yeah, he should have married his daughter if he wanted the money. But, he just doesn't come off well. And I don't know if it's, like the big media machine that she can put together just paints him this way. But Lindsay herself says he doesn't deserve anything because all he ever did for her career was leave home and never return.
Well, Gilbert, what about you? You're big in show business.
Yes.
Do your parents ever try to get money out of you and have you support them and give them things?
Well, yes, and my parents got me all the movie deals.
Right.
I've forgotten.
Do you think Gilbert ever buys his parents anything?
I don't know.
What else is in the news, Robin?
That's a good question.
All right.
Robert Blake in the news. Did you see this today? They are doing, the Bakley family, who were the survivors of Bonnie Lee, are going into court to sue Robert Blake civilly for her wrongful death. And they say now that his ex-wife said in her deposition that Blake tried to take a contract out on her life.
Robert Blake.
Yeah.
That's the man,
He's
huh?
my kind of guy.
Why do they think they're going to win the civil suit? Because his alibi involves a gun?
Yes, his former wife, Sandra Kerr Blake, says that she was dating the actor Stephen Railsback, and Blake took out a contract on both of them.
Because he got jealous, right?
Yeah, and they foiled the plot. They were supposed to be knocked off at a card game at somebody's house.
What went wrong?
They didn't show up.
The killer didn't show up?
No, they didn't show up.
The killers were there.
The killers apparently were right there. But he also approached Burt Young from the Rocky movie and asked him to either take Railsback out or beat him up.
Burt Young had to explain.
Ray Liotta was busy that day.
Exactly, I'm just an actor.
Yeah, he had to explain to Robert Blake that we're actors. We don't really go around beating people up. No, but I saw you. You look tough and rocky.
No, I play a gangster in a movie.
Right.
I don't actually shoot people.
Do you have Abe Vigoda's number? Isn't he Pessio?
Why wouldn't you get Apollo Creed to take out the wife? If you're going to get someone from Rocky.
Is Edward G. Robinson still alive?
Yeah, I am. I'm available.
But it seems to be
No, I'm an actor, see? That's all. I never killed anyone, see?
It seems to be a
No, listen to me, Robin. I never killed anyone, see? I'm just an actor. I'm a movie star, see?
Robert Blake calls Edward G. Robinson.
Yeah, Robert Blake's whole M.O. is that he calls a bunch of actors.
Right, he goes to people he works with and says,
Where'd you get my number from, see?
Mr. Brando, I need a favor, sir.
Well, I don't even know who you are.
No, Mr. Godfather. No.
See, I'm not really the Godfather. They paid me.
I saw you in the movie. You can do me a favor, and I will do you a favor.
They had cameras on me and a script. So I would act like the guy.
So you're not really Don Corleone?
No, I never really
All right.
shot anyone.
I apologize. I didn't realize that.
Yes.
Are you really Beretta?
Do you really have a parrot that you talk to?
Now, look here, Beretta.
See here. Yeah.
Now, let me ask you something, because in the civil case, now, Robert Blake did not testify in the criminal
That's right.
Of course not. Put that lunatic on. Could you imagine?
He kept his mouth shut.
I'm going to go Arizona trucking.
But do you think he'll testify in the civil case? You know, because I'm sure he wanted to get on the stand.
He's not going to.
He better keep his mouth shut.
So anyway, another trial with Robert Blake. We have that to look forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll kill her for you, see? Yeah.
What have you an age?
I guess he believes everything he sees in the movie.
Yes, Skyler, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
All right.
Hey, I have a idea for your Channel 101. You should have it your learning station. You can have Stern 101, Learning Stern. You could have Wendy the Retard and Gary doing sex talk, sex questions.
Let me name the stations. You don't worry about it.
I'm sure you're very busy, sir.
Learning Channel. Learning Channel 101. That sounds like a catchy name for a channel featuring my kind of humor. Learning Channel. Kind of horrible, boring name.
And that's what it signifies, boring program.
Yeah. Tune in to the Howard Stern Show on the Learning Channel. Okay. You can tell he really thought that through.
Do you know the Williamsburg section of Brooklyn?
Yeah, see? Yeah, I rub a lot of guys out there, see? Yeah.
Well, I think it has a large Jewish population.
Hasidim.
Oh, forget about it.
And an Orthodox Jewish man probably was pretty surprised that in Williamsburg he could hear somebody yell out, "Hey, Jew!"
Gilbert heard that his whole life.
Hey, Jew. I heard that walking into the studio.
Are you proud Jew? Are you proud to be Jewish?
Who is? What Jew is really proud to be?
What are you talking about, Gilbert? So, anyway...
Ben-Gurion is not proud to be Jewish.
But that's what a Jewish man is claiming.
Hey, Jew!
Yes?
He claims that he was walking and he heard somebody yell at a racial...
Walking through Brooklyn, and he heard... walking through Williamsburg, and he heard somebody yell out, "Hey, Jew," and then he got punched in the face.
Was it Paul McCartney?
No. Because that's what I thought.
Jew.
Maybe he was mistaken.
Right. There's a lot of things that...
singing a Beatles
There's a lot of things that sound like "Hey, Jew."
But it was a couple of black guys, so now I'm beginning to wonder.
Oh.
Wait, so two black guys got punched in the face in the Jewish section?
No, they punched...
A Jew.
They punched.
Yes, they yelled, "Hey, Jew," and then...
I've never heard of black guys
guy.
punching Jews.
Yes.
I thought it was the other way around. That's the coolest story ever.
He says, I'm in Williamsburg, and the guys
Yeah,
yell
it's great, Artie.
"What are you doing over here, you effing Jew?"
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Gilbert has a routine where he says he never saw two black guys get off an elevator because a Jew guy got
What?
Yeah, so
All right, let me understand something. So this is something that obviously someone like Gilbert is no stranger to, getting punched in the face for being a Jew.
The attackers took off moments later after residents responded to the bloodied victims' cries.
Have you been beaten for being a Jew? Seriously, have you? Has that
Jew
ever
doesn't even enter into it.
Really?
They
Just
don't get to that.
Yes.
Why do they beat you? Let her into your heart. Hey, Jew. All right.
Now, in light of all the people, we have, having their feeding tubes yanked, this is an interesting story.
Calling Dr. Howard. Dr. Howard.
A girl who was in a coma for more than 20 years says she was able to keep up with news events.
Nobody better yank my feeding tube out when I'm over.
But, Artie, you're able to breathe and think on your own.
I still need a feeding tube on the weekend.
38-year-old Kansas woman, she went into a coma when she was 18 years old. When she was struck by a drunken driver, told a CBS News interviewer that she was able to remember hearing about September 11th and the terror attack.
Whoa!
The Oklahoma... With the Oh, dear. And many other things that were going on, even though she was only able to blink her eyes. You're crazy.
Hey, Fred's been in a coma for 20 years. He knows everything that's going on. Go ahead, Fred, blink.
She knew what was going on. There was something going on the whole time.
There's something going on.
Maybe intermittently, but certainly.
What's her point? Is her point?
Must have been able to process information that even though she was in a coma.
So she's saying you got to keep all these coma people alive.
I guess she wasn't brain dead, but she was in a coma. And a lot of people would probably think that she wasn't capable of knowing anything, and she knew a lot.
She knew a lot what was going on. That's good.
So there, there's more than what meets the eye.
I'm not in a coma.
Just something to think about.
I'm not brain dead.
We sort of brushed over this Rafael Palmeiro story yesterday. He was the Baltimore Orioles player who tested positive for steroids while serving on a zero tolerance for steroids committee. Yesterday we played a clip of him saying that he had no idea that he was
Did you have
steroids.
any idea you were on steroids? Now, you have a sister, right?
All right. Yes, go ahead. So you were saying, yes.
Anyway, yes, he said he didn't know he was taking steroids. He was taking supplements, and he didn't know that any steroids were...
Were you on supplements?
But today they have released the information that he was testing positive for an anabolic steroid that is not included in any dietary supplement.
And did your girlfriend take it?
Right.
What's her name?
Is what they're saying, that he was taking steroids. So when he stood in front of Congress and he said, look me in the eye.
I sighed. If you get a lawyer, what will he do?
All right. We heard that bit. Think of a new one. Go ahead,
1956.
And then agreed to be on a committee to fight steroid usage. He knew all along he was on steroids.
All right.
And, again, the question is, this is a Hall of Fame caliber player, Howard.
Absolutely.
Should he be inducted into the Hall of Fame? There finally was a question.
Yeah. So. In the Hall of Fame,
All right, so I understand that.
Yes, but you don't care whether he goes in.
No, I don't even care. Yes, he should be in the Hall of Fame. I don't care. You know what? You could give me all the steroids in the world. I still can't hit a ball.
They're questioning...
Would you like some steroids?
All right, stop.
Yes.
Okay.
But they're questioning Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa.
Yes, I would put them in the Hall of Fame. I would put them in the Hall of Fame.
You think so, really?
Yes, I would.
Are you changing your mind, Artie?
Now that I hear more about what steroids do, I don't know. It's interesting. See?
I'm changing my mind. The Space Shuttle Discovery is up in space. It's at the space station. And now they're going to have to do a spacewalk to get an astronaut under the space shuttle so that he can remove some straps that are hanging through the tiles that protect the outer surface of the shuttle when it re-enters the Earth's atmosphere. They're going to have to go out there and snip along the edges because there's this stuff hanging out.
Are they afraid?
Cause a fire.
Are they afraid another fire is going to start when they do re-entry?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
But it's even worse than that. They have to go up there and shave off this material that's hanging out so that it doesn't catch fire. But those tiles are so delicate, anything they do more than shaving off, they could actually disturb the tiles and cause an even bigger problem.
Oh, my God. I can't believe this is happening again.
I know. It's just a nightmare.
Does this upset you, Gilbert?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Do you even know that the Discovery's up there? You're not even in a coma.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have cable. See, the woman in the coma knows more about what's going on. Do you read the paper? Seriously, you don't, do you?
I like glance to, the simplest sections.
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
You can read, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also in the news this morning was a miraculous...
Who cares about the space shuttle? The Dukes of Hazzard opens today.
a miraculous rescue effort. You know, these people were on a French plane, Air France plane that was coming from France to Toronto, and when it landed, it was either hit by lightning or something happened because the lights went out just as it touched down on the runway, and then it never stopped. It just went careening down the runway and was about to burst into flames. When it finally came to a stop, the flight attendants were able to open the doors, get those little ramps jettisoned, and they got everybody down the chute, and all 309 people aboard survived.
Wow.
Only a few of them even had to go to the hospital to get treated for minor injuries.
It's a miracle. Now, Gilbert, you, as someone in show business, have to be on planes all the time, crisscrossing the country with your agenda. Do you get nervous flying?
No.
No. You don't?
I get nervous in my all the rest of my life.
Right, but there you're fine.
Yeah, there I'm fine.
What? You get nervous when you go up on stage at Caroline? No?
Are you nervous on stage?
No.
No.
You're very relaxed.
Yes.
I once saw him fall asleep during it. See Gilbert tomorrow on August 26th at Caroline's in Manhattan. Everyone's very excited about that.
Yes.
But that's pretty miraculous.
The city's abuzz.
I'm sorry, Gilbert.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm stepping all over your plug.
Yeah, see?
I'm just amazed that 309 people got off a plane in an orderly fashion and no one was really hurt.
Aren't you nervous on the plane that the pilot's going to be mean to you when he sees you?
And shove my head in the toilet.
All right. Anything else in the news?
And, of course, the teacher who was having sex with the kids up in Albany. More information in the newspaper about her today. Apparently,
that would have kept me in school.
Right. That wasn't happening.
Well, when I saw this, I said, you know what? Maybe that's the length you have to go to today.
Oh, yeah.
To keep kids in school.
Can I tell you something? I saw yesterday. I commented on how hot this chick was. She's 40, but she's got, she looked really good. Someone wrote me an email, said she's got a very big caboose, very big lower body.
Yeah, you see that?
Sure enough, I see a picture today in the paper. In fact, there is a very big bottom on this one.
Really?
Very exaggerated.
Well, now you think it's wrong, right?
Yeah, throw her in jail.
Yeah, it's a big ass, see?
Yesterday I was applauding her, but today, no.
Got an ass like Dan Aykroyd.
Now they're saying, and showing that she has a big caboose, they say that she has an alcohol problem. So I think that's going to be the defense that, she was an alcoholic and out of control.
Poor husband, though. Did you see? I mean, the husband.
Yeah, they just separated 2 months ago.
He's a high-profile guy, and he reads in the paper, and it's all over the news that his wife is banging 16 and 17-year-olds. I mean, imagine in your life that happens. You finally get a girl, Gilbert, and then behind your back she's having sex with teenage boys.
Gilbert, they found her in the car straddling a 17-year-old.
And they had tape on it.
This is better than rejuvenation.
You into old people porn? Are you into that at all?
How are you, you little bastard?
It's a 80-year-old woman in a porno.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
And one of the scenes, she's having sex in her walker.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
The teacher is in even greater trouble because they're saying they may charge her with having booze-filled parties on the road with these kids, and that's also against the law.
There's a little fact about Gilbert you don't know. He lost his virginity to an 80-year-old. He raped her.
A guy named Saul.
Isn't it the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen? And look at his body, the muscles. You work out. Oh, I love it. Oh, yeah. In my walker, yes. Yeah, I bet no one's ever in a walker before. The hell with the Mile High Club. Yeah. I feel more comfortable in this walker. Yeah, because I depend on it so much.
How fast can you, move with the walker?
I don't know. I can do a block in about 5 minutes. Watch out, I'm going to fall.
I got
So
you.
sweet. Oh, yeah. 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 Oh, I gotta rub this in. This is better than a face mask.
Nice. Oh, Gilbert. Yeah.
Rejuvenation.
Heavens to Murgatroyd. Anything else, Robin?
Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal is staying with the Miami Heat for another 5 years, taking a pay cut to do it.
What do you mean?
Don't feel too badly.
Wow.
However, it's a 5-year deal for $100 million.
Wow.
It'll pay him $20 million each year, but he should have gotten $30.6 million. Instead, he decided to opt for a longer-term contract at a lower fee so that he could meet his family's long-term financial goals.
Look at that.
And allow the Heat, his team, to take on the players they need to win championships. So Shaquille O'Neal being a big guy and taking a pay cut.
That's a big deal.
$20 million a year. How's he going to eat?
Like his family's needs.
I love the family's long-term financial goals. They should be tied up.
Right.
Shaquille O'Neal is... What?
Oh, stop that. Come on. Now you're showing terrible
just
attitude.
wanted to ask what sport he
no,
plays.
What do you think this is, a roast?
Yeah, come on.
Are you doing the Pam Anderson roast?
No.
Why are you rejecting work?
No. Like I
such a big shot?
Work.
No, seriously.
No, I didn't even get called on that one.
I'm surprised you're like the Toastmaster General. You're like George Jessel.
Yeah. He was a wonderful man.
You could have really you could have roasted Pam Anderson.
I know.
How do you prepare for those? Do you write down jokes on a piece of paper?
With the You Have... No, I just did dirty jokes.
Right. You got up there and just off the top of your head.
Yeah.
Genius.
You were at that roast. Did Gilbert kill that?
Gilbert was the funniest.
He was.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
I was there, too. Destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Him and Artie were the best. Artie was good.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
But Gilbert killed. Like, that was like... And he went last, too, thank God.
It was like Gilbert's prom if he could have graduated high school.
That was his shining moment.
That's right.
He was the king of the prom.
Anything else, Robin? Or
Michael Jackson has sold his first post-trial interview to OK Magazine, which is a British publication, for $2 million, according to
$2 million. Can you imagine that, Gilbert? That's
Just
$1 million less than your new apartment.
What is that, 200 square feet, that apartment? $3 million in Manhattan? What do you...
It must be some apartment. It must be a palace.
Yes, it's got a swimming pool in the living room.
Good free water. What else?
Alexander, the movie, is coming out on DVD, Howard.
No wonder he takes all those bottles of water home with him. He's filling up his swimming pool.
Angelina Jolie is one of the stars, and she was asked how long it took to cover up her tattoos while doing makeup for Alexander, A1.
Not long. I think on this one I was lucky because I came there after Colin, so I was the easier one. And so, now they have airbrushing down to a science in Hollywood, so it's like we're cars, and we just come in a line, and they just paint us.
Boy, I bet you'd give it to her hard, huh? Angelina Jolie, you like her? Is that your type?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I'd give it to John Voight.
Right. You wouldn't care. You give it
Just
to the
because
daughter
he's the
and the father.
Yes.
Right.
The DVD Guess Who with Bernie Mac and Ashton Kutcher also on DVD
that
now.
Sounds like a winner. Bet you they sell a lot. I bet you they make a whole like $100,000 of that.
Guess Who and Alexander are coming out on DVD the same weekend? What am I going to do? I better go to the ATM.
And who do they interview about that?
Ashton Kutcher says he has experienced similar situations in his own life. A5.
I've definitely met girlfriends of mine's parents. I've dated interracially. And
wow.
I've felt the feeling of having people look at you because you're with somebody that...
Wow, he's really come up with against a lot of adversity.
Deep. You didn't know that.
Yeah,
Ashton Kutcher breaking down barriers all over the place.
He banged a Jamaican girl and had people looking at him. Nice.
John Cusack is in the new movie Must Love Dogs with Diane Lane, and here he talks about her. A4.
you look at Diane, you know, she's sweet and shy and intelligent and vulnerable and all those things that are really appealing.
Yeah, then why don't you marry her?
Yeah, John.
When I talk about her, I can't even talk in a full
Yes,
voice.
Wendy. Wendy the retard.
Hi, Howard.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Gert. I can't pronounce your name right.
Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Yeah.
You sound like Jesse Cartner.
Like who?
Jesse Cartner.
Boy, I've gotten that a lot over the years.
Did Gilbert rape you?
Yes, he did.
How many times?
30.
30 times.
Violently?
Yes.
Are you going to send him to jail?
No. You sound so hot. I want to have dirty sex with you.
Gilbert?
Oh.
Yes.
So you're a fan of Gilbert's and you're attracted to him?
Yes.
Look at the women you could be getting, Gilbert. You're tying yourself down.
Would you, maybe you want to sweet talk him, maybe have a little phone sex with him. Would you like that?
Yes, I would.
All right, go ahead. I won't interrupt. I'll leave you and Gilbert alone.
Hey, Gilbert.
Yes.
You want to come over to my house later on and bang me?
Oh, of course.
Well, wait a second. That's some phone sex. You're right into it.
Direct opposite of sexy.
You know, Gilbert's like Scott Peterson. He's going to come over and chop your head off.
What kind of sex would you like to have with me?
And he likes it when you have phone sex with him, call him Jubert, not Gilbert. All right?
Hi, Hubert.
Jubert.
Hi, Hubert.
Yes.
Oh, baby, give it to me. Oh, I'm touching myself.
Hey, Todd.
Hey, Artie, let him have his phone sex.
Yeah.
How often does Gilbert get phone sex?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You're killing the excitement.
She said she's touching herself.
Oh, you're touching yourself. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
What are you wearing?
You know what I think? I sense.
I'm wearing a shirt and panties.
Gilbert.
Why, yes.
I sense you're uncomfortable talking in your real voice during phone sex. Do you ever put on your Dracula voice when you have phone sex with retarded girls?
Hey, you big retard.
Hey, Gilbert.
I would like to have sex with a big retard.
Oh, yeah, you sound hot.
I'm on the microphone to try retard. But you have the IQ of 0. You big retard. I will
tell Jubert your measurements.
Yes.
Tell him your measurements.
I'm 5'5". I have reddish hair, and I love to hang out at the bowling alley.
Tell him how much you weigh.
I weigh 185.
5'5", 185. Who do you play for?
You don't. You play college ball or professional?
My measurements are huge, enormous.
All right, Wendy, you're turning him on.
Gilbert, I just want you to put your hands down my fuzz and rub me all over.
Your fuzz?
My behind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her fuzz.
Well, you're not playing along.
I'm sorry. I got to know what she's saying.
5'5", 180 pounds.
What size breasts do you have?
I have AIDS, but I'm going to get them bigger.
Well,
you have AIDS?
You're going to get retarded implants?
She has AIDS.
Rub the phone against your A cups for Gilbert to get hot. All right. And rub your hairy thighs against the phone.
Oh, yeah. Rub your retarded thighs.
Where's she rubbing that?
Was that on your chest?
Yeah.
Do it more. It's turning him on.
Okay.
Now, rub it against your ass.
Okay.
Give her a chance.
I did.
How come we couldn't hear it?
It's all skinny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, I got to go do the news, Wendy.
I have a song for you and Gilbert.
All right, sing it quickly because we have to go.
Okay.
Here's for Gilbert.
Oh, let me see that Tootsie Roll. Yeah, back in 94. You mean sister, what is the dance for? I'm in cop, babe.
I know she's your girlfriend, but I can't take it.
Wow. What a talent.
Do you have a lot of women like that coming up to you? I never thought of you as a sex symbol.
I don't have any other type.
Wow.
He's got a retarded harem.
He's good groupie.
Does that make you feel good that you have a retarded harem? Does it make you feel good on some level to hear you have a big fan like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Robin?
Faith Hill has a new album coming out. It's called Fireflies. It arrives in stores. It actually arrived yesterday. 2 years in the making. This 14-track CD contains a collection of songs that celebrate everyday life.
I can't believe 14 years to make this.
No, 14 tracks, 2 years.
2 years. Gilbert never spends more than 3 days. I knew he was his DVD took a day to make.
Here she was asked if hers is a simple life. A2.
And some people seem to think
sorry.
I am very simple. My life is really about my children and my family and trying to be a great artist and do things that I'm proud to do and represent. And I don't even think about stripping it all down. I'm always stripped down.
Yeah, right. Okay.
All righty. And here's a little bit of the album. A3.
People seem to think that I've changed, that I'm different than I was back then.
Sucks.
I like the other song better.
Gilbert's smart, though. He spent a day on his project.
Yes, absolutely. That took 2 years to make.
Yeah, what a waste of time.
Finally, the American Idol people are out on tour, and I understand that Bo Bice broke his foot on stage the other day.
Awful.
That's good news for music fans.
But he will continue on.
Did he break it posing?
Well, he was doing, you know how he used to run across the stage and slide and do all that stuff? Well, he'd been wearing cowboy boots, and it was a little too slippery, so he decided to change to tennis shoes or, you know, some kind of athletic shoe. And they had too good a grip, so when he went to do his slide, the bone just popped.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah, and he went down.
Well,
so there you go.
Thank God Gilbert's all right.
That's what's happening.
All right. Thank you, Robin. Gilbert, what a pleasure to see you. And
always a thrill.
That's a nice shirt you have on. All right, see Gilbert tomorrow and August 26th at Caroline's in Manhattan. Oh, he's living with a girl now. Does she help you get dressed in the morning? Does she pick out your outfits?
Oh, yeah, yes. This is the retired Jew outfit.
Tickets called 212-757-4100 for Gilbert. It's a big show. It's probably sold out already, but try and get in quickly. See Gilbert in the Aristocrats in select theaters now. He's on a roll with his movie career. And for more information on Gilbert's upcoming DVD, Gilbert Gottfried Dirty Jokes, go to GilbertGottfried.com. And we'll see everyone tomorrow. Marty's got a DVD, too, you know.
Right. It's the Whiskey Talk.
Yeah.
In store?
Yeah.
Marty-Lang with an E.com.
Everyone has a .com. Even Fred.
Very exciting.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
92.3 K-Rock. Great rock, period.
Do you go to theater often?
Oh, all the time.
Do you ever see a play? Do you ever like to see a play?
I haven't seen a play in years.
Right. What? You can't sit through a play?
No.
What if I told
Don't you think there's some good material there? Maybe some great Broadway star you should be doing in your act?
Oh, that's right. Because people know Broadway stars.
What if I told you, because you're a sexy guy.
Yes, I am.
What if I told you there was a play called...
Wendy thinks so.
What if I told you there was a play called Orgasms, the play? That would interest you.
Okay.
All right.
I'll bring Wendy the retard with
It's
me.
about the difference between men and women.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and there are obvious differences, as you know. There's some of the play right now. And men and women think differently about lots of different things. And you say to yourself, why is it so difficult for couples to stay together? Well, Orgasms the Play answers those questions and more.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, you could finally bring your girlfriend to Orgasms. Now, this is a play I feel you should see, Gilbert. I really do. I think you'll like it. Orgasms the Play. It's about the strengths and weaknesses of men and women.
I think you'd actually enjoy this play.
It's about the hang-ups and relationships and how opposites really do attract. And there's a lot of good-looking people in this play. You'll probably bring your girlfriend there, and she'll run off one of the actors.
Yeah.
Due to high demand, Orgasms the Play has extended its run for 4 weeks. Hurry up, buy your tickets before Orgasms goes on the road. For tickets, call 1-800-C-PLAY, S-E-E-P-L-A-Y.
Get your ticket before we lose orgasm.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can log on to SohoPlayhouse.com. See the comedy some people are calling brilliant.